11th. He seemed pretty healthy here. Maybe he got another booster and died suddenly. Maybe he got blown up in a drone factory. Maybe he ran his political course and the higher-ups needed to tie up some loose ends. Maybe it doesn't matter because they never tell us the truth anyway. What matters is to pay attention to who will mourn him and how will he be remembered. Because for the better part of 30 years, this guy was a warmongering, bloodthirsty, genocidal maniac. Whoever comes out and says he was a good man is an enemy. This guy wanted to drop a nuclear bomb on Palestine.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki with nuclear weapons. That was the right decision. Give Israel the bombs they need to end the war they can't afford to lose.
You wanted to send your sons and daughters to die for Israel.
Step forward and say, this is my fight too.
That's probably because he never had children, so he's cool with sacrificing yours. He said that the
If you didn't know, this guy is pederast, okay? He probably was going to Ukraine to get entertained by small boys, unfortunately, and that's a whole other conversation, but just another side note for people who don't know who you're dealing with.
US is running out of bombs because they're killing all the right people.
We've run out of bombs. We're killing all the right people. We're cutting your taxes.
Oh yeah, does that include the 160 schoolgirls in Iran? The innocent people in Gaza, in Lebanon, in Syria? You may see the right saying good things about him. You may see the left saying bad things about him. But we must understand that both sides still supported these wars. Pro-abortion? Always liberal. Stopping immigration? Always conservative. But when it comes to wars in the Middle East and building a top-down dystopian technocracy, it's a one-party state.
Turn on your mind, guys. Turn on your mind. The reason why I'm showing you this, for a few reasons. One is I need you to be educated about what's going on. And I have three things going on. I have Facebook, I have Instagram, I have YouTube. However, what really the guy said in the beginning, I really like that more than anything else. Watch who will try to elevate this scum of the earth that no longer with us, thank God. And yes, people like that should not exist. I don't care what you're trying to say otherwise. But this is a perfect example of what I'm going to tell you next. I am so thankful to Sarah Hercha. Sarah Hercha is the most significant woman in my life ever. Not only she taught me the most lessons that I need to learn, the hardest way possible. And that's why those lessons are the most valuable, right? But she did the best thing that possibly could happen. She exposed all the people around me, all the snakes that trying to bring me down, that's supporting the kidnapping and psychological mind control, child abuse of my people, of my children by these people. I would never realize how deep and hard this thing is. Because whether you like it or not, it's called child abuse and it's called kidnapping. And let me show you, again, countless women proving that.
Why are the outcomes better from single father homes than single mother homes?
Oh, that's really interesting.
Like single father homes, the kids almost turn out the same?
I think it honestly depends on the person, to be honest.
So if a father's doing the right thing and completely wants to be in his kid's life and the mother decides to file a restraining order, she can actually take him out of the father's life completely. How is that any different than kidnapping?
It's not.
It's not? Okay. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. So if that's true, why are the outcomes better from single father homes than single mother homes?
Oh, that's really interesting.
So I'll play one more and then I'll talk quickly and then I gotta go. I'm gonna make this one really super fast today because I'm just excited about life, but we're gonna definitely continue pushing until all the children are returned to the fathers. So help me God, because patriarchy is the only future.
Is in family court. Do you think they know that the women are lying? Or
they don't care.
Oh, they don't care.
They know that they know the whole thing is corrupt. Steve Baskerville wrote about this very well. They know precisely what they're doing in there. They know exactly what's going on. They know the families being fleeced for all the money. They know the children are being destroyed. They know that
they just don't care.
They don't care.
Because they're making money.
This is their routine. This is what they do. And family courts that I know of don't have cameras in them. There's no real appeals process for family courts. You just, whatever the judge rules, that's it. So they have impunity and they can do anything they want, and they do.
Right.
The only thing that's going to save it.
I guess my question is in family.
I gotta watch the other part about it. But I think 12 people were shot last weekend in Toronto. One of them on the Festival of Salsa, right? on St. Clair West. That's literally where I lived with my son before 2020 rolled around and my son was kidnapped by the government and corrupt judges. The initial motion hearing to take away custody of my son, about which the article is written 6 years ago, they don't have a recording of that. It's magically disappeared, and I can't get transcripts of that. Do you guys understand? That when I flew back from Mexico for my criminal trial to defend myself against bullshit charges, they denied me bail, they separated my charges, and then they told me to my face that if I don't take a plea guilty, they're gonna keep me locked up till the next trial, even winning the first trial in the first place about the bullshit charges that they tried to create. And the court, the judge, denied live broadcasting. They shut it down. People were trying to log in on Zoom and it was shut down. So anyone that's trying to say that I have a disagreement with baby mamas because of some dramas, no, it's not. So there's no making Canada free again. This is a memorabilia at this point. The only thing that you guys have to do is you have to dismantle the country and create individual groups of people, areas where you're going to live and self-govern, and that's the only way forward. And I'm working on something, but let me get my children back first. So I live in the safest place possible, Poland, Warsaw. This is the safest place for girls especially. I have 2 tiny daughters who've been fatherless. They've been mind controlled. They think about this. These fake conservative women and a lot of beta-cock males that all got exposed. Thank God to Sarah Herha. All these people got exposed. I am so grateful to Sarah, not just for helping me to get to Poland, because without Sarah, honestly, I would not be in Poland. It's definitely been a journey of going to a few different places that she denied bringing my daughters. She denied returning my daughters back to Mexico. For 5 months, I waited. She set her ass in shady Richmond Hill. Then I demanded my children to be brought to Miami Beach, the only best place still livable within the United States, the poisoned land of slaves, was Miami Beach. And my daughters were prevented from incredible once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to live in Miami Beach with their father working out every single day with other healthy people, like their father and themselves as well. No, they will continue to be sitting in a shithole Richmond Hill with their vaccinated to the job family and mentally deranged mother, unfortunately, who prioritize going to raves. The rave season is on. You're 32-year-old, dusty female, Taco Bell trash. The only season that you have to be focusing on is becoming a good mother, which unfortunately is not happening. And then I went to Cyprus. Last year, this time, I already left Miami. I left Mexico, then I left Miami, and then I was in Cyprus. And I desperately wanted for my daughters to experience Mediterranean paradise. Literally the best places in the world, from Miami to Mexico to Cyprus, Limassol. The best places in the world that I wanted to live on the beach with my daughters at the very minimum. And that opportunity was denied to my daughters by their selfish, disgusting birthing person, Sarah Herha. Unfortunately, they're a mother who I take full responsibility for providing to my daughters and also to my son, which basically the reason why I don't have my son is because Sarah sabotaged me trying to get my son multiple times. But in any case, once my daughters were denied opportunity, and for Ava, I wanted to celebrate Ava's last year birthday with a Mediterranean cruise. So the reason why Ava's 4th birthday was not happening on Mediterranean cruise in Limassol, Cyprus, is because Sarah laughed and said, no, she's not going to negotiate returning the daughters to the father, maybe the next time. So when I did arrive to Poland and I proclaimed this is the place where I'm staying to build a new life for myself and my children, Sarah sneaked back to Mexico behind my back. Okay, she waited as I was bouncing across the world, giving multiple opportunities for her to return the daughters to the father, to live in the best place possible. And of course, she would be living there as well with the daughters. I am not her. I will never separate children from one of the parents. Okay, the conditions and adjustments will have to be made, but I am not Sarah Herha. I will never be Sarah Herha. As much as she's bringing the worst out of me, it's still not going to be the win for you, Sarah Herha, okay? You're just exposing yourself with all these endeavors, and thank God for more than anything that you exposed the people who were so close to me, all these snakes, fake and gay, Freedom Chum crew with Colin McDonald and Amari Taylor and all the other losers. And by the way, 2 years ago today, I made a post. I made a post about mascara and lip gloss and nail polish that is unacceptable for my daughters. That is unacceptable for my daughters, okay? And hundreds of comments dismissing my authority as the father over my daughters to protect them about being groomed and sexualized in this crazy perverted world. 2 years later, my daughters are fatherless because this is who the side that you chose to support. So again, I am grateful to Sarah Herha to really showcase to me how lost Chinaistan is. And this is my ultimate punchline, okay? Because today also is, I saw the article, I don't know if it happened today, but I saw the article today that there are actually a Romanian mother and father whose children, 2 daughters, were taken away from them in Sweden 4 years ago, back in 22, because they wanted to raise them as Christian and good girls, women, wives in the future. They were labeled religious extremists because they didn't want to provide mascara and other makeup stuff to the younger daughter who was 11 years old, which they have a complete right. They lost their children. You understand? So you supporting me is the right way. You supporting the deranged mother, whose the only value she has is the pretty face with the makeup that she makes, and then she goes to raves, and rave season is on. Disgusting. But again, as much as she got baptized, then within a week or whatever it took, almost naked pictures all over social media. How thirsty are you, Sarah Herha? But in any case, this is the punchline, okay? This is the punchline. I am looking for women who are widows, okay? Not like Erica Kirk, widow, the one that actually killed her own husband. And unfortunately, there's countless examples of women like that. Dusty Female is coming as well. Thank you, Sarah Herha, for inspiring me and empowering me to provide Dusty Female platform to expose females like yourself, okay? However, the women who are widows, who have daughters specifically, okay? I am offering, like I said, support. The place is gonna be called Rosa's Place, okay? So Rosa's Place will be a place for girls who don't have a father. But especially right now, if you're a Canadian widow, or if you know a Canadian widow who doesn't have support in Canada, and especially she has girls, I would like to help especially those women. They can come to Poland and I can help them set up their life. And I will personally provide help, okay? You, Sarah Herha, will not keep me away for being a provider and protector to girls. If you're going to keep my daughters away, let me show you what I can do for all daughters. All right. So again, thank you, Sarah Herha. Thank you so much for really empowering me to make a significant change in so many lives. And you are the catalyst to that. All right. The same thing, Adele Tevlin was a catalyst for me to become extreme anti-vaxxer, because I was controlling myself. I was trying not to create more issues because I was trying to be with my son. But this is how things had to unfold for me to boldly stand on protection of all children from circumcision and death jobs, all right? So thank you to Adele Tevlin. I launched my Father of a Scamdemic, life work, so to speak, right? And then this year, like I said, thank you to Sarah Herha for really showcasing to me that fathers are the most crucial person in girls' life. No one else mattered more than the father. And I will do what I can to ensure that more girls have fathers in their lives. So help me God. And in doing so, my daughters also will have their father back. Because there's no way when you create so much good change for the people in their life, it will be discarded and the children will be prevented from being with the father who created all this positive change in their life. life. So Sarah Herha, one more time, you have an opportunity to come to Poland, okay? And you win, Sarah, you win. I will even pay you, okay? You don't have to let people know, it's fine. We can be between us, we can figure out. You definitely want to negotiate. Because more than anything, Charlie's Angels are also going to be launching, and Charlie's Angel will have a regular department of women specifically helping bring the children back to the fathers, and then we're going to have a definitely MVP division. Okay, MVP division will be definitely staffed with better equipped women to handle difficult cases of children being kidnapped from their fathers. So help me God. So in saying so, again, this is a short, straight to the point. I am looking for widows, okay? Not like Eric Kirk, who actually killed her own husband. Not really, but she was involved. And not like Sarah Herha, who proclaimed that she wants to kill me several times, and she conspired to try to bait me to put me back in jail so then she can dispose of me there, right? That's not happening. That is the difference between Charlie Kirk and Vlad, is that Vlad was able to stay alive and not allow his Delilah to be successful in getting rid of him. So thank you for everyone who's continuing to support and standing on the right side of the history. I am just so pumped and excited about living in Poland. If you want to live in Poland, I can help you. But especially if you're a widow with daughters, you have to leave Chinaristan. No girls are safe in shithole Canada. I was in Ottawa 4 years ago, and I said, if I have a choice for my children to grow up in USSR when I was growing up, from 1980 to 91 when the Soviet Union collapsed, or Canada of the day. That was 4 years ago. Things got really bad since then. But 4 years ago, I made a statement and it was shared on Twitter wide and far by CBC reporter. Okay, I said that if I have a choice for my children to grow up in USSR when I was growing up or in Canada today, I would choose USSR. Right? This is how dangerous Chinaristan had become 4 years ago when I gave the interview. The last time I was in Ottawa, and that's it. So, having said all of that, beautiful people, today is July 13th. This is an exceptional day. I am pumped about all the opportunities that are coming my way, and I'm crystal clear. I actually recorded a video that I'm going to post too, literally 9 years ago, where I said that I'm grateful for everything. That was after I was forced to quit Good Life Fitness because I kept getting my clients on Herbalife products so they would get better results. So as much as I was thankful for all the turbulent times, and I also already was without my son, trying to get him back to at that time too. So it was nuts, it was crazy. But you know what? You keep pushing, you keep persevering, you keep moving forward because that's how winning is done. And I wish the same for you. Now I'm going to go help the guy deliver a massage chair. If you need a massage chair, you can let me know. If you want to get healthy and fit, you can let me know. I am also launching specific thing that I'm going to be focusing more than anything else because I thought about it. If I can help people to get healthy and fit, how can I maximize my impact, especially against this evil agenda of depopulation? And it made perfect sense for me. From now on, I am specifically focusing on reproductive health. Okay, I am reproductive health coach. All right, I've been working with predominantly women for the last 26 years. And many women, after working with me as a health coach, actually got pregnant. So there's definitely more babies in this world because of me. Not just the 3 that I had with 2 different women, which makes me qualified to be a health coach because I make sure that especially my second baby mama had the healthiest pregnancy and the healthiest deliveries of completely organic babies with no jabs, no smearing, no shots, no drops, no nothing. Nothing. And I've been prevented from protecting and providing for my daughters for the last 2 years. It's already over 2 years. So we passed the 2-year anniversary. So all bets are off. I should have went all in on Sarah Herha, but again, I wouldn't be probably in Poland if we would have went more extreme. But if you think I was extreme before, you have no idea what's coming next. But I don't want to continue doing this. I just want my children. And the last thing that I'm going to say, the reason why my daughters are specifically not with the father, because the synagogue of Satan, the scum of the earth, Evelyn family, right, evil family, they obviously psyoped Sarah to kidnap my daughter, so then I would not be battling to get my son back, which I've been battling for 10 years, okay, which is ridiculous. So, but everything has a purpose. You know, what evil meant for bad, God will turn it into good, and I'm standing on that with everything that I have in my body, okay, and I'm grateful for it, right? I'm grateful. Gratitude over everything. And that's it. That's 20 minutes in and out. Let's make it happen. God bless you all. Stay healthy, stay blessed, and always, always stay free.